Chad Ikes, Courage Barbell, coming at you again today with another great upper back exercise. This is one of my favorite ones, and I actually went through my channel the other day and I was kind of looking at all the videos I've done, and I thought I had done a video on this before, but apparently I could not find one. So I'm reshooting it, or shooting it for the first time, whatever. As you can see, I got one of my Courage Barbell banners up, which actually is one of the last ones that I ordered. But don't worry, I got a new one coming and more of these coming, which will get up on couragebarbell.com if you want to get one to hang up in your gym, and kind of hopefully a home gym, because I'm a home gym kind of guy. So let's get to it. I cannot impress on you how important the middle upper back is for strength athletes and for athletes of all kinds, and for quality of life and good posture and staying healthy through your older years. I train a wide variety of people, from young kids up to people in their 70s and 80s. And throughout the whole gamut, the upper back is always an area that's lacking. I call it the Bermuda Triangle of muscle loss. And I'm not sure why, but it is. The upper back is so important in holding and getting a tight lock with the bar in squats. It's important in having that lockout strength in the deadlift. It's insanely important in keeping the back tight and the shoulders in a good, healthy position, and driving the bench up with all of your force going into the bar. As you get older, we all do stuff now. We're on our phones, we're on our computers, we're slouched over so often, and posture is not something that anyone teaches or trains or talks about anymore. So all this does is tightens up here, weakens back here, and as we get older, it gets worse and worse and worse until eventually we look like this. And now, then we wonder why our shoulders are all screwed up and why we can't reach up very high. So we need to be constantly working on that middle upper back, those rhomboids, those middle traps, those lower traps. And those are muscles that actually are designed to take a beating all day long. They're muscles that are designed to go and go and go and go. So it's not necessarily always about training with super heavy weight. It's more about intent and focus on the movement. It's in that way, it's similar to the abs, the obliques, the calves. Like, those muscles are made to be functioning all day long. And you don't have to kill them with a ton of heavy weighted stuff to actually see progress in them. So what I'm going to work with you on today is actually an exercise that most often can be done with no weight at all. And I've seen some big, strong dudes balled up in sweat by the time I'm done with them with this one exercise. What's the exercise, you ask? Well, I'm probably going to put it in the title, so you probably already know. It's YTWs plus I throw in an A, which online I've seen it called an I, which I haven't figured out how it's an I. But I just love how everything has different names on the internet, and which is great because I forget names anyway, so I make shit up. I probably call the same thing different names on my own. My poor online client guys and gals. So let me get my Courage Barbell flannel off, change my camera angle, and I'll get you started on the YWTs. Tonight I'm going to show you the YWTAs with the hold, and we'll get into that as we get going. Cut! Okay, so we're going to be doing the YTWA, and I like to do them in that order just because it's a progression from top to bottom. So basically, I'll go over it standing. This is your Y. Thumbs will be up when we're laying down. T, thumbs are also going to be up. W, again, here you want to try to get your hands above your elbows. And then we're going down to the A, which is thumbs down. Thumbs down, and we want the arms back higher than the body and higher than the buttocks, glutamus, maximus, and minimus. The key to this exercise is keeping the shoulders depressed and scapula retracted. Sorry about that, guys. So every time we're up here, Shoulders down, scap retracted. Out here, shoulders down, scap retracted. And trying to hold that middle back as tight as possible. Having a drink out of my Courage Barbell water bottle. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, the way I'm gonna show you to do the YTWA today is going to be with the 1 minute holds. You can do these on the floor. I prefer to just do them on a bench because that way when my clients are doing them, I can just either have a stick or come around with my foot and continually cueing them to get their arms up and get their back tight. I'm lazy, and if they're on the floor, I gotta bend over. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a bench. We're gonna lay down on the bench with our head off of the bench. Then we're gonna take our arms and we're gonna start up here in a Y. And my shoulder blades are depressed, scaps are together. I got this stupid thing in the way a little bit. It's not a stupid thing, it's a GHR. So a thumbs up right here. And the idea is to keep them scapped together. Elbows as straight as I can get them. Shoulders down. And staying in this position, and I'm gonna hold it for 1 minute. After 1 minute, I'm gonna switch directly into the T's. Thumbs up, which you can see I have a little bit of pronation issue right here. Scap together and down. And we're gonna hold that for 1 minute. Then we're gonna go into the W, which is gonna be right here, and I'm trying to keep scaps together and down, hands above the elbows. Then I'm gonna do that for 1 minute. Then I'm gonna go into the A's for 1 minute, where I'm trying to reach my feet, so I'm squeezing my shoulders down, scaps together, arms up. And we're gonna hold all those for 1 minute. Then I like to finish with what I was taught as a Blackburn. I also call it a snow angel, where what you want to do is you want to go hands over the butt, keeping them as high as you can, clap at the top, hands over the butt, clap at the top, the whole time, keeping my scap retracted, shoulders depressed, as high as I can at the side. And I finish with 10 of those. This normally, almost all the time, I do these with body weight. I use them as a finisher at the end of training. This will probably be like the last upper back exercise of the session. Just one session around. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 10 Blackburns. Most people are toasted. But if you're a coach, you need to be over here making sure they get their arms up, timing them and making sure they're keeping their arms up, making sure they're keeping them scaps together, using them rhomboids, middle and lower traps. And motivate them, push them through it. If you're just doing these by yourself, remember, man, you got to suck it up. It's just 4 minutes. Suck it up, keep your arms up, don't give up. If you have to take a little rest, hammer right back at it, like get it back as fast as you can. And make sure everybody's arms are going to want to start falling. And you got to force it, and you got to force it with that middle back and keep that middle back tight, which will help you keep those arms up. There are tons of variations of the YWT, which I will go over in other videos. I'm just going to leave this one where it's at for now. This is a great exercise that I like to do. I did a couple guys at this last seminar because it really humbles guys. I've seen some big dudes that think they're really strong, and by the time they get done with this, they're dying because it really shows the middle back weakness. And what I'm hoping is I can kind of do a little check to that ego and let people know that intent of the exercise, mind-muscle connection, is actually more important than the weight you're lifting, especially when it comes to supplemental exercises. And the middle back is one of those ones that you can just hammer. You don't have to hammer with heavy weight all the time. You can hammer just working the muscles and strengthening the muscles, which is going to recover way faster than any of the stuff that you do that's killing your central nervous system. So please share this video. Please like this video. Please share the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Please follow my Instagram, which is just Chad-Ikes or something like that. Please go check out CourageBarbell.com, CourageAthletics.com. And what's the other one? Oh, AlwaysCourage.com, ChadandDoug.com. And pick up some stuff, help support the channel, help support Courage Barbell. And I'm going to let you guys go. Until next time with another great video, I'm out of here. I will catch you guys later.